What is up? What is up? Welcome to episode 57.
57.
Damn, yo. 57 episodes, bro.
Yeah, we've been doing the damn thing.
That's crazy. Shout outs to that.
Shout out to consistency.
Shout outs to consistency. Let's get some promos out the way. Shop Glow Nude. They got some chapstick now. Shout outs to that.
Deodorant. I'm having deodorant is going to be on the website. And ladies, that bikini area, the dark spots that y'all got going on, I can fix that. Intimate scrubs will be on the website in little to no time. So stay tuned for that. You can check out the prices, new products that we have on the website up now, shopglownude.com, Instagram glow.nude.
Yeah. As far as WTS athletic goes, I'm still in the developing stages. We only have hoodies available right now, but being that the summer is on our way, which we're working on getting some t-shirts out and some shorts and stuff like that. So stay tuned with the WTS Instagram, WTS Athletics, and just
stay tuned overall, guys.
Follow the updates. Subscribe to the Anchor.
Yeah.
Subscribe to YouTube.
Everything you need to know is an Anchor. So if you're not there, get there.
Yeah. And now let's begin. I want to start off by saying Japan, the Olympics is going to be in Japan this year. I think, is it this year? I think it might be this year.
I believe it is this year.
It's this year. And as far as that goes, they seem to be banning a lot of Black Lives Matter imagery, supporting of the Black Lives Matter, and anything as far as that goes. I guess they're saying no political movements, but we already know what that means when it comes to anything that has to do with Black Lives Matter. It's being seen as a radical group, and a lot of administration cannot see it as just a humane support of just the trials and tribulations of the Black community. So I don't know what anyone involved in the Olympic community is going to do as far as their support for Black Lives Matter, but it looks negative, and I want to say that when it comes to supporting the Black community and just the plight that happens within the Black community, there's no allies.
Yeah.
I personally feel like I'm just not surprised by any of this, because I've always said that those type of countries are racist. Like, if you've ever visited or heard stories of anybody who visited, you know that the way they treat you is a person of color, Black person, is very, it's weird and crazy. They are very racist, so I'm not surprised. And as far as the athletes that are Black going to the thing, I don't feel like they would have a voice on it. I don't really feel like they care, to be honest.
The Black athletes that are involved?
Yeah.
You don't think they care about Black Lives Matter?
No.
Okay.
Because I feel like when it comes to me, what it means to stand up and really take on this topic, it means disassociating yourself from everything that is negative towards the Black Lives Matter movement. And if you hate me but you still want me to play sports, nah. I mean, it means a lot to people and your family because it's probably an income, but to me, morals has a lot to do with everything.
So I'll leave it at that.
Morals don't pay the bills, though.
Morals don't pay the bills,
That's
but
where
I
it's
feel
at.
like it's at the bottom line. It's like, if you don't stand for nothing, you fall for everything.
That is true, and I agree. Should they not go to the Olympics? Maybe that's what it takes.
Bro, you're an athlete.
I probably wouldn't have if I was someone
I'm not
of that
going.
stature, and you're an Olympic athlete at that point. So that's just saying that you have that power to do something, say something. So if they're telling you you can't support your own race, then you should not support them. And people are saying, oh, it's a political thing. They're banning all political movements. I don't give a fuck, bro. The Black Lives Matter is not a political movement.
And you're telling me I can't.
Politics,
you
bro.
telling me I can't wear a shirt that says Black Lives Matter?
Yeah, so
it's not like it says, I'm not even.
I hate all people.
Yeah, my god, the nerve of these niggas.
It's wild. It's mad wild. So yeah, I feel like if they have it in their power to not support the Olympics. That's what it takes, man. Do extremist behavior to get your point across.
Y'all niggas gotta start pulling plugs, cause the shit.
Marching isn't enough. It's not doing anything.
Yeah, it takes legit action. Like, take money out of these niggas' pockets. Cause if majority of the athletes don't show up, what's gonna happen?
Yeah, and the majority of these Olympic athletes are black.
So what are we talking about?
Look at that. Look at how crazy that is. You're telling majority of the athletes going to this thing they can't voice their opinion on how they're feeling in their community. You know what I'm saying? They know what they're doing. These people know what they're doing, bro.
They've been racist. Like,
it's crazy, bro.
When you go to Japan as a black person or any of these countries like that, like, they treat you like they've never seen black people before.
Yeah.
They be touching your face, like wanting to take pictures with you. They'll touch your child.
They automatically think you're a celebrity or something.
Yeah,
too.
And that's wild to me.
Just
like, how people don't get that? Like, yo, I say it and I'll say it time and time again. Black people, African American people love settling for crumbs. Like, y'all niggas love crumbs. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
I think the notion is that maybe we've had progression. You know, maybe things have been done to our plight or their plight, the black community's plight. But from my eyes, I don't think anything has been done about anything.
Nothing has been done.
People are still like, what are you seeing? What's being done, bro?
It's a lot of cover-ups and a lot of hush money. Like, oh, we'll just give them a network. Oh, we'll just put them in this. Oh, we'll just put them in that. But yet you're still treating my people a certain type of way. Yeah, celebrities, black celebrities are getting placed in these, like, white spaces. But
are they, though?
Because that's what I mean. I don't see no progress. There's nothing.
I'm saying, okay, some black celebrities, like Tiffany Haddish, I guess she's replacing Ellen.
Oh, shit.
Russell Wilson and Ciara signing deals and freaking.
But she's not in charge of these people.
I'm saying they're not. They're not in charge. But what I'm saying is, they're putting these black people in spaces so that us regular folk, I guess, can shut up. And that's what I call crumbs, because it's nothing really being done.
Nothing,
nothing is really being done. It's just well, here, like, shut up now. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing for the George Floyd case. I know it's sensitive to a lot of people, but I just felt like that was just a throwaway, in my opinion.
The dude killed the dude on camera, and he was convicted of that. Like, why was there even a case?
That's what I'm saying.
So, like, I don't
the crumbs.
Nothing was done.
Crumbs mentality is
weird. There's been no changes, bro. So
yeah, y'all gotta get out of that.
You need to make something besides marching. Like, people kept asking me about marching. Are you gonna go to this march? No, man. You will never see that. You will never see that from me, because I don't think it does anything, and that's where I stand on that. I don't care. I really don't. I don't care.
It does nothing but get some of these African American people arrested and in prisons and shot up.
You don't go to a march for them to just treat you bad at the march even more.
Exactly.
A police brutality march, they're doing police brutality. Like, get out of here.
So it's like, what are we really doing? And then after a couple weeks, it's another problem that overshadows that issue, and then it's like, oh, forget about it. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, they're creating these narratives for you to get upset. Everything that you see everywhere on the news, on your Instagrams, it's purposely done to you for you to be upset about it.
Yep.
It's up to you to not be upset about it anymore. Do something that matters. Alright?
Like we spoke about, if you're going through something that's like mental and all these things is traumatizing you, get help. You know what I'm saying?
Get away from it too.
Yeah.
That's that on that. I'm gonna stay in the realm of this type of vibe, I guess. There's been an uprising in the attack on Palestine. I want to say it's an attack on Palestine because it's not Israel versus Palestine. I was lost to this case until I did my research. It seems to me that there's an oppression going on between Israel and Palestine. Israel has been taking over a lot of Palestinians' land and just whatever's going on over there. Pray for them. Do your research. That is very important that you do your research on this case. We're just telling you for you to be aware of what's going on. It's just like a lot of attacks on the land of Palestine, and Israel is looking like the big father in this thing. So do your research, all right, before you even go further.
Yeah, that whole thing is crazy. I was just looking it up before we started filming, and yeah, that's
yeah, it's an oppressor versus an oppressed group. It's not Israel versus Palestine. A lot of narratives are going around.
Yeah,
That's
I
Israel
read
versus
something.
Palestine. It's not an equal plane. This is Israel and this is Palestine. All right.
I read something that said that it's like pretty much a retaliation in a sense, because I guess something happened before and now this is just the repercussion of what happened. So
hey, there's a lot of narratives. That's
what I'm saying. Like, do your research. I'm not too like, aware of every little detail, but all I'm saying is shit's gonna get even more hectic.
It seems like it.
Yeah. So let's just pray for everybody and everything that's happening right now. The world is very, very, very hectic, and I feel like it's only gonna get more hectic. Look at gas prices.
What? Oh my God, bro! Are you serious? Gas prices in New Jersey. I live in New Jersey. This might be affecting across the board. I don't know. I don't live anywhere else. But gas prices in New Jersey, and I'm guessing mostly across the U.S.
I hear it's everywhere.
Except yes. There you
Wait,
go.
what is happening? Because I signed on to Instagram.
There was a pipeline that was hacked. The gas pipeline that was hacked. You already know how I feel about these hacks. You know what I mean? You can't hack a system that say they're the best defensively. You know what I mean? So it has to be somebody from inside that system that's doing the hacking. And you know how I feel about all these narratives. All right, check this out. Let me give you a math equation right here. Say the system of the gas prices get hacked, right? What are you to do now besides raise the gas prices, right? Now the gas prices are raised. Check this out. With the gas prices being raised, you now have more people buying gas. What happens when people are buying more gas? More money is going into that economy, fueling that economy. You know what I mean? So in terms, this hack has done good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For them.
So get the fuck out of my face with that.
Like when I heard it, I'm like,
Get the fuck out of my face with
I'm
that.
like, people are just gonna buy more gas.
Yep, that's
like,
exactly what's gonna happen.
And what's crazy to me is that through periods of time, I kept hearing that we're gonna like wean off gas. So when are we doing the electric cars thing? Like,
I mean, Tesla is doing it already.
Just
get a Tesla.
But we all know how much Teslas cost.
No, they're not expensive.
How much is a Tesla?
It's like $20K. Some of them are like $20, $15K. They're not expensive.
But I know a Toyota is not $20, $15K.
Nah, but like there are cars from this generation that go up there, like 50, 60.
What I'm really trying to say is we have to get to a point where you get a Tesla. Not everywhere has a charging station for a Tesla.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to say is we have to evolve, wean ourselves off gas. If we're saying that gas is polluting the system and all that shit, why are we still using gas cars? Why are we not making a way for electrical cars?
Because they make more money.
Right.
Gas.
So like I don't be beat to hear like all this stuff because it's just like a more money scheme.
Yeah, I agree. You know what I mean? And, so we don't get too crazy riled up, we're going to go ahead and take a break right here. This is a beat by me, J.Degrees. Enjoy. All right, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that. Please get in contact. And I know some of you might have checked the beat page that I have on the link in my bio. It's not updated because, like, I care little of updating it because if you want something, like I said, you can always get in contact. So if you're always wondering why there's a beat from episode 9 there and we're on 57, I got a lot of shit to do, so talk to me if you want a beat from a specific episode.
Not only that, it says get in contact.
Yeah, I'll let you know if it's
What are y'all
available.
missing with the get in contact
On my
part?
face. It's mad DMs, like, get out of my DMs, bro.
People, reading
Sorry.
is fundamental.
Right.
Listening is fundamental as well.
You're like 40 episodes away.
It's like, geez.
These aren't updated. I'm like, whatever, bro. But let's stay in the realm of,
Bad
I guess,
news.
not bad news.
Well,
it's just things people don't want to hear. Like, I'm sorry.
Bad news.
I'm sorry. It's not bad news. You just gotta suck it up. This is the world we live in, man. This is reality. So you gotta accept reality. I'm gonna give you reality for as long as I'm here.
This is just shit we gotta get to.
Yeah. So asking black people to support movements when the black community feel as if their movement still is not being supported or there's no progress being made in the black community. This is how you don't do that, all right? Check this out. like I said previously, we don't feel as if there were any progress made as far as our plight in America and all over the globe. So if you're coming to a black person about them supporting your movement, whether it's a Palestinian movement or stopping Asian hate, like, hey, you should support this because, you know, Black Lives Matter and we supported that. No, you have no right to tell a black person they need to support a movement because in their eyes, they don't feel like their movement has been supported.
All I'm gonna say is, if I say Black Lives Matter and you said All Lives Matter, fuck your movement.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying, and I'm leaving it at that.
Yeah. It's just, you can't, you know. It's a struggle every day to being a black person.
Fuck your movement, bro.
I don't care what your struggle is because I'm already dealing with my struggle, all right? You don't go to Walmart and have everybody and their mom looking at you because they think you're stealing something. All right.
And as immediately as you walk in, do you need help with something?
Here. I just got here. I don't even know what I want.
Yeah, it's like, can I look? Like, I'm not stealing. I promise. I shit you not, guys. I've legit had to say that to people like countless amount of times. Like, I'm not stealing. Why would I want to steal? I've legit thrown money in niggas' faces because they thought I was stealing because of the color of my skin. Yeah. So fuck your movement, bro.
That's every store too, not just
fuck
Walmart.
Your movement, bro.
Yeah. So that's that on that. Sorry, it just had to be that.
It sucks to suck, but it sounds like a personal problem.
Mm-hmm. Very sorry, but we've gotten that out the way.
Yeah.
Now for the fun.
Back to the good stuff.
I'm gonna let you lead on this because a lot of these are yours.
So I saw something very interesting on the webs. About a couple, whether married or not, having a cheat day as long as it doesn't become public.
A cheat day? What do you mean, like?
Not like a cheat day, or you get like a cheat meal and working out.
Like
no, not a diet. You're getting a cheat day as far as you can cheat on me on that day. So, what are your thoughts on couples having a cheat day?
Well, first of all, I mean, the day doesn't really make sense. Like, you want to have sex with somebody else is what it is, right? Like, you don't want to have sex because what is, I don't understand. Like,
I'm thinking
you want to go on a date with somebody else. Like,
I'm thinking that the reason this person specifically said this, because it came from a person that's just wild and shouldn't be married in the first place.
That's what it sounds like. You shouldn't be in the relationship.
I just feel like it's like I want to say a quote unquote preventative measure. Like, you're gonna cheat anyway, so if I appoint you to a day and you abide by this day, anything that happens outside that day is legit cheating.
It's cheating
regardless. But I'm saying, what do you feel?
I feel like it's setting up the relationship to fail. And what I mean by that is, all right, say you have a cheat day, right? Mm-hmm. As a guy, you might be looking forward to this cheat day. Is that the goal? For me to look forward to having sex with somebody else? You know what I mean? If that's the goal, then cool, that's the goal. But check this out. That doesn't help the relationship. The relationship is about building with the other person inside the relationship. If we're now going outside the relationship for anything else, like literally anything else that can be provided within the relationship, here goes the relationship bye-bye. It doesn't make sense now.
I just feel like a lot of people are broken and they get into relationships hoping that it's going to be like, you know, the end-all be-all to the whole pain that they're experiencing. And I just feel like they don't really figure themselves out before getting into a relationship. Because you have to be whole in order to be with somebody else. You have to understand yourself. So if you're getting into a relationship and you're like, oh, I hope this person is not cheating on me, why should you feel like that? You should be able to trust your partner enough to say, okay, this person will not cheat on me. This is my forever partner. Granted, things do happen and you don't have to like, what's the word? You don't have to stay, but you pick your boundaries and you choose the situation. Like, come on, let's stop creating these toxic narratives and these toxic situations. That's crazy to me. Why would you want to give your partner a cheat day?
It doesn't make sense.
Why would you want to give your partner, like, are you insecure?
Yeah.
That just stems from...
Because like you said, or whoever, if they said, like, you're going to cheat anyway. Says who? Says who?
Like...
If I cheat, then, all right, I cheated, a relationship over.
If
that's how you live, you know what I mean? Or maybe let's talk about it. But don't give me a cheat day.
Let's
You know
just
what I mean?
destroy the whole narrative of like, all men are cheaters. Like, I hate that narrative because I'm not gonna narrow it down to the person and be like, it's just the person you choose. But a lot of men find it comfortable to cheat, and a lot of women accept that. So it's like all the guys that you guys are talking about that all men are cheaters is because you guys have accepted that. You don't want better for yourself. Because if I know for myself personally, if a guy cheats on me, I'm out of there. Like, why would I stay? You don't have no respect for me. So, like, let's just destroy this whole narrative of
That's wild.
that toxic behavior. Like, come on.
Mad wild. Why would that make sense? That doesn't make any sense.
That's just really fucking stupid to me.
That makes no sense.
girl
I'm
that-
gonna look forward to that day. Like it's
just
wild. It's a stupid day.
It's just wild. And another thing, staying in that realms. Okay, so I don't know. I don't necessarily know how I feel about this, but okay, say you and a person was friends or associates or whatever, depending on how heavy you weigh the title, and you break up with your significant other and that person then starts dating them. How do you feel about that? Like one of your friends or associates.
I would feel like maybe they just always wanted to date them. You know what I mean? Like, maybe being with me was just an obstacle. And that goes for both parties. You know what I mean? Because I was with you, right? And then our things didn't work out. But then you're going to go with him, my man's. Right? I'm going to think, oh, maybe she just always wanted to be with him. You know what I mean? And vice versa. And maybe they were texting behind my back while this was still going on. You know what I mean? It's always going to be in... That's just me. That's how I think. It's always going to be in the back of my head that, man, maybe that wasn't going to work because that's what was going to happen regardless.
What if that wasn't the situation? What if the situation was...
Then by all means, I don't give a fuck, but that has nothing to do with me. I'm not with you no more.
Yeah. My thought on this is just like... Because I feel like people are just putting too much on people. Okay, so if you're my friend and I break up with this person, if me and that person don't have kids or whatever and it doesn't affect that situation, do you. You know what I'm saying? I personally don't care. Because if I'm not with a person anymore, why would I still hold a grudge? Or, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, being a human being, it does sting. Because I'm like, I thought you were my friend.
Yeah.
But in reality, I have no attachment to this person anymore. Me and this person are not together. So therefore, I don't care.
Yeah, it really shouldn't.
Like, it doesn't matter.
It shouldn't matter.
Like, do you? Even if you've been plotting on this person and I was just in between, then...
By all means.
By all means.
Whatever.
It is. C'est la vie.
Whatever, man. It's still weird behavior, but whatever.
It is.
Why, like, there's mad people. Like, there's like 8 billion people. But whatever. I guess,
Yeah.
you know.
No,
It's,
not gonna lie, I'm hot.
I thought it was going to be hotter. Colder.
I'm trying to, like, stomach it, but I'm hot, man.
That was me last time. Yeah, I was burning up last
Yeah, it's
episode.
hot.
But we're almost to the end. You could bear in there. It seems that a lot of people who work at fast food restaurants across the U.S., I want to say, they are not going to work. And the narrative that's being spun is that they don't want to work. I don't think that's the case.
Or it's the unemployment that's like, first of all,
Unemployment is hitting, and these people never pay these people enough anyway.
that's what I'm saying. Okay, so
I don't wrong you for not going to work.
Let me break down this unemployment shit, because people believe that these niggas is getting millions. Okay, so unemployment, you're getting the bare minimum. Okay, bare minimum, and it's not even a livable wage. It's a fraction of what you would get from your paycheck. You know what I'm saying? So to say that people just want to survive off unemployment, that's just wild. Like, that's a wild statement. Now, some people might be doing that, but to each their own. But the general public or whatever, I just feel like fast food workers do not get paid enough, and they do a lot of work.
Yeah.
They're especially Chick-fil-A workers. I see these niggas outside every time I drive by Chick-fil-A.
These
So
niggas on rollerblades bringing your order.
exactly, like, so I don't.
That's Sonic.
I believe that's Sonic. Because I was like, Chick-fil-A got skates now. I believe that these people need to get the amount of pay that they deserve. They need to get higher paying jobs. And not only that, y'all niggas talk about replacing these workers with robots. So why haven't y'all done that yet?
Not in some places, New York, that's the case. They got the little kiosks, and you can place your order and just go up to the front and pick it up.
So you don't believe a person's behind that?
No, I'm telling you, it's not. They're already doing that. And this only goes to show that they're going to go forward with that shit. You know what I mean? So maybe I'm all for it. I'm all for your strikes and, hey, fuck the system. But, like, in a way...
You bring these robot shits, it's fucking
in a way, they're
iRobot.
going to replace them. You know what I mean? And that is going to happen.
iRobot?
Yeah, that is going to happen.
Fucking Elon Musk ass.
They won't stop. They really won't stop and heed the words of the movies and all the things that happen. It will happen. Skynet will happen. It's all gonna happen. There's nothing we can do. They won't listen. I'm sorry.
Hey.
It's going to happen. These people are obsessed with AI and technology, man.
And robots, if you're hearing me now, I did not do anything.
Now they're gonna discover that we're the virus.
Word.
Somehow. We're the problem.
That red dot is gonna appear, and then it's gonna be like, all right, mission locked. Target locked and loaded.
But I think no, we got some music. My bad. J.Cole, J.Cole drops Friday. That's when this audio drops. So I'm a big J.Cole fan. I will be listening to the off season probably nonstop.
Isn't he going to the NBA overseas?
He is going to the NBA overseas for some wild reason. Africa.
He always wanted to play though.
Yeah, he was a basketball player.
Yeah, so that's wow.
So shout out to J. Cole doing it for real.
And he could spit, so that's double kudos, triple kudos.
And Drake was announced as the Artist of the Decade for Billboard Music Awards. So shout out to Drake. Not surprised. He's a Drake fan. And I think that is all for today. As always, we're at war with ourselves. We're at war with everybody outside. Stay within the realm. I still gotta find something else to say.
I'm like, what are you?
Get vaccinated or not.
Don't forget, guys, shop Glow Nude. Visit us on Instagram at glow.nude. We have a lot of surprises, scrubs, deodorant. Get rid of that dark spot under your armpit. Get rid of the dark spots in your bikini area, in your bum. We got that for you.
Yep.
So
and
stay tuned.
Follow the podcast on Instagram at Degrees Couch Chronicles.
Subscribe on Anchor too, guys.
And we're not just on Spotify.
Yeah,
or Apple Music.
Yeah, let's debunk that right here, right now. Like, stop saying, oh, I want to support, but I don't have Spotify. Shut the fuck up.
We're literally on everything.
We're on every fucking platform. I said this already.
You can Google this podcast and you can listen to it on Google.
Google Play.
Yeah, so.
Apple Podcasts. Spotify.
If you want to support,
iTunes. Come on.
Just make the effort.
Yeah.
And we do our best.
And stop looking for a reason to be in my DMs.
Yeah, that too.
That don't make no damn sense.
This is weird. you're all moved to general, all right?
That ass or requested.
There's so much in general, so shout out to that. Good try, buddy.
Right.
And I'm gonna redo. We're at war with ourselves. We're at war with everybody outside. Stay yourself, I guess. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Stay alive.
Stay alive. I know it gets harder every time.
Yeah.
And summer's here, so you know how that goes.
Hot girl summer.
Mm-hmm.
Have a good night, guys.
Or good afternoon.
Or good morning, whenever you're listening.
Yeah. Peace.
Peace.